Okay, welcome everyone. We're so happy to see everyone here today for another month of the TSO Tots with TADL. And here we are on Zoom and on Facebook Live. So welcome to everyone viewing us on either of those platforms. We are joined by Lickiss Aleo, our featured musician today, and Kedrick Merwin, Executive Director of the Traverse Symphony Orchestra. I'm going to go through a couple slides here with everyone, so you have what's going on with today's program. And here we are, March 6, 2021. So today we are going to have an introduction by Dr. Merwin about this program and how it gets funded. We're going to read a book. Of course, we love reading books in this program. This month's theme is stars. So we selected the book Touch the Brightest Star by Christy Matheson. And then Angela is going to talk to us a bit about the oboe, and then we're going to view a piece by her so we can get some sense of the range of the instrument and what it sounds like. And then you'll have a chance to do a little Q&A or question and answer with Angela. Either you can type in your questions via chat, or if you want to turn your video on and talk directly to Angela, you are more than welcome to. And we are hoping that we have a short video from Melinda at KinderMusik to kind of get your wiggles out. So if we are able to get that up and running for you, you will need a scarf, something to drum on. It doesn't have to be an actual drum, it can be a canister of some sort, and 1 to 2 flashlights. So we're going with the star theme here. So I hope if you can have maybe an adult go around and grab those items for you at their convenience before the wiggles part, that would be great. And then we'll have some final announcements about our craft from the TADL branch and member libraries, and tell you when next month's program is. So I am going to stop sharing my screen, and we're gonna hear from Kedrick Merwin. Kedrick.
Hi, thank you, Andy. Last month, I was able to be the presenter about the trombone, and I enjoyed that so much. And I'm grateful to be here today as Executive Director of the Traverse Symphony Orchestra. Would like to thank the Michigan Council for Arts and Cultural Affairs for their operating support that supports these programs. The Alden and Veda Dow Foundation, who has given us grants for arts education. The Edmund F. and Virginia Ball Foundation for family and education programming. And the Biederman Foundation, who has also supported our education program. So without these grants, we would not be able to do these types of programs. I'd also like to thank our supporting members of the TSO and the way in which they have supported this organization through this pandemic and our online outreach. I'm very excited today that another member of the TSO staff, Dr. Lickiss Aleo, will be demonstrating for you on the oboe. And we're so proud also to partner with KinderMusik with Melinda and her program. So very happy here on behalf of the TSO and excited to get this going with Touch the Brightest Star. Back to you, Andy.
Thank you, Kedrick. All right, so as I said, this month's book is Touch the Brightest Star by Christy Matheson. And we got to thank HarperCollins Publishers for allowing us to read this book. Not every publisher lets us read books online for virtual programs. HarperCollins is one of them, so we're really grateful that they let us do that. And I do want to mention this is a very interactive story, so there'll be some reaching out and touching, maybe getting close to touching your screen. You don't need to touch your screen to actually touch the elements in the book. You can just imagine your hand reaching out and touching those. But be ready to be involved and active with this book. So Touch the Brightest Star by Christy Matheson. I think I'm going to sit this way. Okay. You can already see the sky changing colors. Magic happens every night. First, wave goodbye to the sun's bright light. Let's wave goodbye to the bright light. Ooh, gently press the firefly. Ooh, there's a firefly right there. Let's see if we can press it. Ooh, I wonder what's going to happen. Ooh, look at that. Let's press it again and see if we can light up the sky. Let's see. Oh my goodness, look at all of those. Now let's blow a quiet breeze. Can you blow a quiet breeze? Let's try. One more time. Let's see what happens. Oh, they spread out. Look, let's pat the deer and say good night, please. Let's say good night. Good night. Ooh, now let's tap the sky beside the tree. You see the tree over here? Let's see what happens. Ooh, a tiny star. Make a wish and let's count to 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Did you make a wish? Ooh, let's swipe the sky now. Ready? Swipe. Let's see what happens. Wow. Shooting star. Now let's blink our eyes. Ready? Can you blink? Let's see what happens on this one. Oh my goodness, look at all the stars. What a starry night. Touch the brightest star you see. Psst. It's the one right by the tree, right here. Look, a little one. Oh, I skipped a page. I'm sorry. Oh, let's trace the picture of the dipper. Let's start at the bright star. Trace, trace, trace. Ooh, the dipper is a kind of spoon. Oh, look, a little one. It's kind of upside down. Time to whisper. Come out, moon. Let's say it. Let's whisper it. Come out, moon. Ooh. Let's watch the sky and call, whoo, whoo. Then turn the page to see who's new. Who do you think is going to be new in this scene? Oh, the owls. Let's rub the owls on their heads. It's their turn to fly to bed. Close your eyes and breathe in deeply. Ready? Let's take a deep breath through our nose. And a deep breath out our mouth. Ready? Nod your head if you're feeling sleepy. Mhm. Shh. When you open your eyes again, the magic of the day begins. Yay. And that's Touch the Brightest Star by Christy Matheson. So thank you again to HarperCollins Books for this lovely exploration of the night sky. So let's talk with Angela now and hear about the oboe and anything else she'd like to discuss. Angela.
Hi, everyone. My name is Angela, and I play the oboe. That's what this guy is. And I started playing the oboe when I was in the 5th grade. And I knew I wanted to play the oboe for one very specific reason. Because when I was little, I loved ducks. And when I was about 5 or 6, I got taken to the symphony for the first time, and they played Peter and the Wolf. And the duck is played by the oboe. So I knew immediately that that was going to be my instrument because I loved ducks and the oboe was a duck. So made total sense. So when it came time for 5th grade to start band, I showed up with my oboe on the very first day and my band director went, "Oh, okay." I said, "Nope, I'm playing the oboe or nothing at all." And I have loved it ever since. And let's see, I've gotten to go to all sorts of amazing places just from playing my instrument. And the piece that I am playing for you guys today in the video, I started working on this right when kind of everything happened and we had to start spending time at home. And I said, well, I need something to keep myself playing and to stay engaged and work on something new. And I found this piece in my in the very back of my music boxes because I'd never played it before. And I'd always thought it would be fun to do, especially at something like this. And it is called the Twinkle Variations. And the Twinkle Variations, it's based on Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. And then the composer takes all sorts of different ideas of different kinds of music and applies it to Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. So in each one of the variations, there's a lot of them, but I only did a few. But in each one of the variations, there is a different theme that is, so it might sound like jazz music or it might sound like a lullaby. And it's supposed to sound that way, but you can also, if you listen, you can also hear the Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star melody inside of each and every one of them.
Great. Well, should we get it started then and have a listen?
Sure.
All right. I'm going to share my screen again as soon as I get to the right window and we can have a listen and a look. Here we go. such a beautiful instrument. When I was listening to it this morning, I had several staff members stop by my office and were like, "What's that? What are we listening to?" So wonderful. So at this point, we'd like to invite anyone who has a question. You can have an adult type it in the chat box, or you can also, if you'd like to turn your video on, just let us know and we can turn your video on. You can ask Angela, or should we say Dr. Aleo? Sorry.
Angela works perfectly.
You can ask Angela a question or two about the instrument. So it's considered a wind instrument.
Mm-hmm. It's a woodwind instrument. This black part here, this is all wood, and then there's several holes drilled through. So each place that you see one of these round key-like things is a hole. And some of the keys you press directly, and some, when I press here, this thing way down here moves. And then I use a reed, and I'll see if I can hold this so you can really see. It's got a little cork at the bottom here. Set my oboe down. So this is cork, and then there's a metal tube, and then this is like kind of like bamboo, and it gets folded over onto this, and then you scrape on the cane, and then you cut the end open. So it was one piece and now it becomes two, and you blow into this little tiny opening, and the two reeds vibrate together, and that's what creates the sound. So the oboe is a woodwind, but it's called a double reeded instrument because it has two reeds.
We had a question from the Otten family. They're saying they're noticing the similarities between the oboe and the clarinet. Can you tell us some of the differences? Or
Yeah. So, well, visually, when you look at an oboe and a clarinet, they do look very similar. The oboe is a little bit skinnier around. The clarinet's got a little bit wider bore. The inside of the instrument is wider. And the oboe is pretty skinny. That's where the reed goes in. But they're about the same length. But the main difference is how you make the sound. So with the oboe has the double reed, and the clarinet has a mouthpiece that kind of shapes like this. And then you have a flat reed that attaches to it. And then that one reed vibrates. So that's why they have kind of very different sounds, but they look very similar.
Great. That might be all of our questions for now. But if anybody else has questions, please feel free to share those with us. And I was unable to get the video from KinderMusik working, so I apologize for that. But I did find a few sort of movement rhymes and activities we can do together. So if everyone at home wants to join me, I have my first one is I'm a Little Rocket, and it goes to the tune of I'm a Little Teapot. So if you know I'm a Little Teapot, it goes, I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Well, this one is I'm a Little Rocket. So I'm gonna sing it once and then do some motions, and you can do it with me, and then we'll do it one more time after that. But I gotta scoot my chair back so you can see my arms, because there are some arm motions, and it looks like I'm standing on the moon now, doesn't it? It goes like this. I'm a little rocket pointing at the moon. Now I'm getting fueled up. We'll be ready soon. When it's time to board me, then I'll say, blast off, zoom. we're on our way. And now at this point, you can jump up out of your chair if you want. You can blast off. All right, let's try it one more time. I'm a little rocket pointing at the moon. Now I'm getting fueled up. We'll be ready soon. Stand up really straight. When it's time to board me, then I'll say, blast off, zoom. We're on our way. Yay! Okay. And the other one I had was about some aliens. Now, we haven't actually made contact with any other life forms, but it's kind of fun to think about aliens and like what will happen when we meet someone new from our galaxy. So this one is more of a rhyme. Oh no, I'm sorry. It is still a song. Why not sing? We're with the TSO here. So it's to the tune of Five Little Ducks. And it goes like this. It's a counting rhyme song. 5 little aliens went out to play over the stars and far away. Mama alien said, ack, ack, ack. 4 little aliens came zooming back. 4 little aliens went out to play over the stars and far away. Mama alien said, ack, ack, ack. And 3 little aliens came zooming back. 3 little aliens went out to play over the stars and far away. Mama alien said, ack, ack, ack. And 2 little aliens came zooming back. 2 little aliens went out to play over the stars and far away. Mama alien said, ack, ack, ack. And 1 little alien came zooming back. 1 little alien went out to play over the stars and far away. Mama alien said, ack, ack, ack. And no little aliens came zooming back. Then Papa alien arrived in a flying saucer. He said, ack, ack, ack. And all 5 little aliens came zooming back. And that's 5 little aliens. I'm not quite as practiced as Melinda, and I wish we could have found that video and made it work for everyone, so I apologize. But we make the best of what we can these days. So it looks like we do not have any more questions. Well, this might be the end of the program right now. I have one more screen I would like to, or one more part of my PowerPoint I would like to share with everyone. And so, oops, the Traverse Area District Libraries do have crafts that honor the theme of this week's program, and we have glitter stars available at each of our libraries. So it's not just TADL Maine anymore that has these crafts. All of our libraries in our district, which include East Bay and Kingsley, Peninsula, Interlochen, and Fife Lake, have this craft as well. And a special bonus for this, and we would like to thank the Traverse Symphony Orchestra for making this happen, is we have music kits available for all preschool families who are interested in participating in this program. So there are shaker eggs and kazoos and scarves and drums and rhythm sticks, part of the kit. So you can stop into any of the member and branch libraries and pick those up. And we are assembling ours at the main library as we speak, so we should have some today as well. So next month's program is on Saturday, April 3rd at 11 a.m. We are always on the first Saturday at 11 a.m. and we are featuring the percussion family. Kedrick, do we know of any of the musicians that will be joining us that month or next month?
Yes, Andy. I believe we're going to be joined by Dr. Aleo's husband, Keith Aleo, who is going to be doing percussion for us.
Yay! It's a family affair.
Mhm.
We love it. Also, we must have a musical household.
Little bit.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, you can pick up the craft from the TADL libraries a couple of weeks prior to next month's program. Once we know our theme, we will assemble the crafts and send them out to all of our branch and member libraries. So we hope you can join us next month for that one as well. Any other parting words from Angela or Kedrick?
Oh, just thank you for including us in the Tots at TADL program with the TSO. We're happy to be a part of it, and we hope that you all had a great time.
Thank you so much. Yes, and thank you everyone for attending. You can find this video on our Facebook page, and we will shortly have a link on TADL's YouTube page, TADL Not Just Books. So if you didn't get a chance didn't see everything, you want to watch it again, that's where we'll have it. So thanks for attending, everyone. Thank you, Angela. Thank you, Kedrick. So nice to meet you all, and hope everyone has a great day.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.